Yes, guys, welcome back to Chasing the Target. Hope you're liking the new setup. Today, we have a lot in store. We've got to preview the India versus Australia deciding third one day in Chennai. We're going to talk a bit about the WPL, a bit about South Africa, West Indies. So do join us with your comments and questions, and hope you can hear us clearly. Faz will be joining me very soon as well, and I think there he is. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man. This sounds so professional.
Now I just hope we can sound professional enough to keep its credibility. But yeah, I think कुछ internet ही गिच्ची हो गई थी.
नहीं कोई बात नहीं. Yeah, let's talk about cricket. First of all, WPL Delhi are back. I mean, they're straight into the finals. Who would have thought so? Mumbai बोल रहे थे, अब दिल्ली घुस गए सीधा final में, and they will be waiting for either Mumbai or UP, and let's see what happens. But Meg Lanning, man, she's leading from the front again. A very good innings today, and she captained well as well. The bowling changes were on point, and they've stormed into the finals. Who would have thought?
Yeah, like we spoke about it yesterday. No one actually believed UP के ऐसा आएगा. UP वाला ठुमका लगा के आएगा literally into the playoffs, and credit to them. काफी लोग नहीं सोचे थे. आप सोचे थे. Actually, you were backing them, saying that they have enough in them. Talia Magra, Grace Harris जैसे प्लेयर हैं उन लोग के पास. तो I think that really speaks volumes. But overall, Mumbai जिस तरीके से शुरू करी, dominate करी, we thought कि भाई they'll go without a loss, right? That's what we were expecting. And Harmanpreet Kaur and the top 5 people, all Hayley Matthews, Harmanpreet Kaur, and all of this. But now Delhi taking the charge. Meg Lanning, man, I'm backing her since the beginning of the tournament based on what I saw in the World Cup, and 7 World Cup final speaks again. कि भाई इन्हें कैसे कैप्टन है, कैसा, लेकिन she didn't have a lot of time, as well as the other captain didn't have a lot of time to make the dressing room completely together. But Meg Lanning took everything under her wings and flourished. मतलब too much. पहले मैच के बाद मुंबई जब मारी थी दिल्ली को, तो लोग बोल रहे थे कि भाई ना वीक है, बॉलिंग नहीं है, ये नहीं है. बट भाई बॉलिंग भी है, बैटिंग भी है. अब फाइनल में बैठे हुए सुकून से एक दिन का रेस्ट के साथ. सो आई थिंक that's enough to say कि Meg Lanning क्या कर सकती है एज अ कैप्टन.
Yeah, punters in the house, thank you for joining. Saying, do you see UP beating Mumbai? I see it. It's going to be a very difficult task, though. It won't be easy because Mumbai, again, after a loss, they came back today, played pretty well. Thoda sa like tricky chase tha wo. The pitch wasn't as easy as it looked, and but they crossed the line. And I think they have the players there. They have some quality all-rounders. Harmanpreet is a proper captain as well, so it won't be easy for UP. But today also UP, first they tested a lot of their young players, so I think they will also be a big challenge for Mumbai, especially when the big players come back. And you mentioned Grace Harris. She's had an outstanding tournament, and one innings again can defeat Mumbai. They've beaten Mumbai already in this tournament, so that will give them a lot of confidence going to that game. People will have Mumbai starting as favorites in that semi-finals. Lekin mere liye UP, I see them beating Mumbai, just if you ask my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they have a players in them, right? They have Shabnam Ismail who can break in if she, gets going. I know we haven't seen a lot of her throughout the tournament. Then unke baad hai, Ali Sahili got 36 today. She will not been firing to pure tournament mein khala thande the, lekin aaj thoda, time mila unko khelne ke liye, and she, she's playing well. Mumbai can't take it easy. I mean, now towards the end of the tournament, जहाँ पे important आ गया पूरा मसला, जहाँ पे आपको खेलने का टाइम, वहाँ हार नहीं सकते. दिल्ली से है तो हार गए आप, आज जीत के चलो ठीक है, बट एक्सपेक्टेशंस तो वही थे कि आप डायरेक्ट फाइनल में जाएंगे. आप फाइनल में भी नहीं गए और आप यू स्लिप्ड अप, यू मेस्ड अप बैड एट द रॉन्ग टाइम. एंड यूपी का अगर टीम देखे, दे गेनिंग मोमेंटम, एंड दैट्स अ टीम व्हेन दे गेनिंग मोमेंटम, इट्स द मोस्ट रिस्की पार्ट, राइट, इन एनीथिंग वी सीन. लाइक अगर छोटा फुटबॉल क्लब भी ले लो आप, कभी बड़े क्लब को मार देता है जब मोमेंटम उन लोगों के साथ है. तो आई थिंक यूपी आर गेनिंग मोमेंटम विद ग्रेस हैरिस, तालिया मिग्रा स्पेशली. देन सोफिया एक्लस्टोन, वी नो व्हाट शी कैन डू विद द बॉल, मैन. विकेट टू विकेट शबनम इस्माइल है उन लोगों के पास. श्वेता श्रावत, अनदर very good under 19 वर्ल्ड कप परफॉर्मेंस शी गेव. आज सिमरन शेख को प्रमोट कर दिए थे ऑर्डर में, तो काफी चीजें करे यूपी आज. दे आर ट्राइंग टू गेट द बेस्ट 11 दैट टेक गुड फॉर दैट प्लेऑफ. So they're ready.
Yeah.
They're experimenting. They've got enough time to see it through. And yeah, man, मुंबई के लिए तो थोड़ा पैनिक हो सकता है मुंबई.
या फैज बहुत खबरें हैं अभी आज क्रिकेट के दुनिया में, तो लेट्स स्टार्ट ऑफ विद फ्रेश ऑफ द प्रेस एंड टेक इट फ्रॉम देयर. भाई पहली खबर मैं डिस्कस करना चाह रहा था ये है कि वर्ल्ड कप डेट्स
आ
आई
गए
थिंक
हैं.
दैट लाइकली अभी कुछ नहीं है हुआ कंफर्म, बट इट लुक्स लाइक अक्टूबर 5th को शुरू होने वाला है एंड विल एंड इन ऑन नवंबर 19th एट इन अहमदाबाद इन द नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम. इट्स नॉट गोना बी इन द वानखेड़े. शोएब अख्तर बोला था देखिए इंटरव्यू में आज, ही सेड दैट मुझे इंडिया से खेलना है, पाकिस्तान और इंडिया का मैच लगाओ फाइनल वानखेड़े में. तो रिपोर्टर बोलता है भाई मोस्ट लाइकली मैच वानखेड़े में नहीं अहमदाबाद में होने वाला है. तो द फाइनल इज मोस्ट लाइकली गोना बी देयर, इज गोना गो थ्रू आउट अक्टूबर अंटिल मिड नवंबर एंड वेरी एक्साइटेड. अभी पूरा स्केड्यूल आया नहीं, सो वी विल कीप यू अप टू डेट जब स्केड्यूल आएगा. लेकिन हाँ ये खबर आई थी आज कि
बट बहुत
अक्टूबर.
जबरदस्त टाइम है मुस्तफा. लाइक मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, लाइक जिस तरीके से अक्टूबर टू नवंबर का टाइम इंडिया में, इट्स यूजुअली नॉट दैट हॉट. एक कंसर्न मेरे को ये है कि अनएक्सपेक्टेड रेन्स आते हैं, रिट्रीविंग मानसून आता है, व्हेन मानसून खत्म है आदि, बट वापस थोड़े साइक्लोन्स आते हैं इन पार्ट्स ऑफ कर्नाटका, तेलंगाना वेयर वी आर. तो वो थोड़े वरिंग साइंस है. अभी भी आप देखो बारिश हो रही है, ऑड बारिश हो रही है इंडिया में. सो इट्स ग्लोबल
भाई यहाँ
वार्मिंग की
पे
कोई बात नहीं कर
बारिश.
रहा भाई ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की. लेकिन मैं यही बोलूंगा कि भाई इट्स अ बिट वियर्ड. इंडिया इज अ वेरी वियर्ड कंट्री, लाइक इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेदर. आई मीन ट्रॉपिकल कंट्री है, जो भी बचपन से वही पढ़े ज्योग्राफी में. लेकिन आई वुड से कि या आई मीन 5 अक्टूबर टू 19 नवंबर अगर लाइकेबल डेट्स है तो इट इज गुड. बट इमेजिन मैन, नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम, इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान फाइनल, मैन.
Yeah, that would be incredible, man. That's stuff of dreams, but there's still a way to go for that. Also, I just want to touch upon Henrik Klassen because he's a Sunriser. He's coming to the city soon to Hyderabad, and he's coming with 100 in his bag. What an innings, man! South Africa in a tricky position. Like what is it, 80 for 4, 70 for 3, something like that. And the way he came and just smashed it out of the park, man, today.
Yeah, man. In your words, Klassen went buck. He went mental. He went crazy. And man, I'm just happy every riser right now is performing in their respective teams. Right? Let it be Aiden Markram. Let it be Henrik Klassen. जो भी आप ले लो अभी अच्छा कर रहा है. मयंक अग्रवाल 200 मारा डोमेस्टिक सर्किट में. हैरी ब्रुक कंसिस्टेंट परफॉर्मर. तो आईपीएल के हिसाब से अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ बहुत जबरदस्त. बट मैन, nothing to take away from that chase from South Africa. Phenomenal. I thought West Indies were, lost it. I don't know how they lost it from that point, but they were potentially 87 for fourth है. फिर Miller ज़्यादा कुछ करा नहीं, but Henry Klassen, man, 15 fours and like some out 5 sixes, I think. By berserk, it was something else. And yeah, it's just important for the qualification also, right, for South Africa in the World Cup.
Yeah. It is very important. अब उन लोगों का Netherlands से भी है series. I don't know if this one is in that one day Super League, but the Netherlands one is for sure. So South Africa have to keep winning one days if they want to make automatic qualification in the World Cup, and hopefully they do, man. I really want to see South Africa in the World Cup. I still feel they have a very talented team. Ibrahim Bhai's in the house. Thank you for joining. I think Umran should play today. Well, for us it's tomorrow. In 1 hour it'll be today, and yeah, man, I always back Oman Malik. He's my favorite bowler in the world, and always if he's playing good. If he doesn't play, that's also fine. Because he'll be in orange jersey. I don't want him to play and get injured either. So I'll look at it always in a positive, whether he's playing or not. Punt racing, just find when and where is India versus Pakistan. I mean, when the schedule comes, we will let you know. I mean, you'll see it yourself as well. But that will be a great game. I don't think we'll find tickets for that, Faiz, man. India versus Pakistan.
I think the way Punter is asking just when and where, just let him know, man. I think he's going to have his Bandra resources, get it. कहीं ना कहीं से बंटा ले लेके आएगा टिकट. तो आई थिंक मैं तो बोल दूंगा आपको इंस्टेंट निकलते की ड्रॉज में पूरा बोल दूंगा अगर कोई टिकट का इंतजाम है. भाई गरीबों को याद रखो. उतना ही
या अब
बोलूंगा.
अभी मतलब कहीं भी हो सकता है वो मैच, मगर धर्मशाला आई डोंट नो इफ इट्स गोना बी प्रिपेयर्ड, अदरवाइज दैट विल बी अ स्टेडियम
It
कंसिडर्ड
will.
इट
I
वुड.
think. I think it should be preferred, man. They have like what 6 months right now, and already
Yeah,
a
man,
half
but you
with.
never know, bro.
Already renovate हो गया था. It was just that they didn't have enough time. I think वो stands vans के वजह से कुछ था मसला. Like otherwise तो it should be fine, man. 6 to 8 months है अभी.
हाँ.
तो enough time तो रहेगा यारो.
या ईडन गार्डन्स भी ऑप्शन है, राजीव गांधी भी कभी भी ऑप्शन रह
यहाँ नहीं
सकता.
आते. यहाँ नहीं आते
चिन
यारो.
चिन्न स्वामी भी ऑप्शन रहता. 96 में वहां पे हुआ था इंडिया पाकिस्तान का. सो या वी आर वेटिंग फॉर दैट schedule to come out. Once it's out, then we'll definitely keep you guys updated. And tomorrow the decider affairs in Chennai, India versus Australia. It looks like it might be a spin friendly wicket, and India might go with a similar kind of team with 3 spinners. अब I don't know, मेरे लिए जडेजा and अक्सर इट्स वेरी लाइक फॉर लाइक, मगर किसको बिठा सकते हैं, लाइक बिकॉज दोनों बैटिंग बहुत तगड़ी कर रहे हैं. Bowling wise, maybe I would have played a Sundar instead of maybe Aksar, but the way Aksar is batting is very difficult to drop him. It looks like they'll go with a similar kind of team. Surya will probably get another chance. I'm okay with that. I want to see Surya in the team. I want him to show his worth. I want him to show his talent. And if he can get one innings going, man, this guy can really smash it. If he doesn't perform tomorrow, then yeah, they don't have that many one days now to experiment. I was just reading somewhere, Fez, they only have that Caribbean tour. Uske baad, they might have a kind of warm-up series against Australia before the World Cup in
But अगर वो subject to be in October, but अब October के date से रिलीज तो
सितंबर
मुश्किल
हो
हो जाए.
सकता है वो. या तो आई एम नॉट श्योर वो कब खेलेंगे इंडिया. बहुत लिमिटेड चांसेस है. सो whoever tomorrow is one of the last chances. After that you only have a few games in the West Indies, and I think this is one of the few chances in these conditions, and the World Cup is in these conditions. So tomorrow's match is very important in that context.
Yeah, 100%. I think Surya Kumar के जब अगर बात करें, people like there was an article that I was reading के like actually it made a little bit sense to me. I mean not completely, but yeah, a little bit that in a T20 game if Surya Kumar comes like on the 6th or 7th, 8th over, he's still getting a spinner right to play. He doesn't get a fast bowler seaming in. He doesn't play that kind of movement. Last two ODI से उन्हें इतनी जल्दी आ जा रहा कि उसको पेस में नहीं मिल रहा और उसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा वो मूवमेंट खेलना. तो कहीं ना कहीं he's used to that T20 format where घुसते की he can smash it from the first ball because it's either a spinner mostly coming into play or like a medium pacer or something. But yeah, Mitchell Stark 143 पे आके he's bouncing it in and swinging it, so he's not used to this thing. Rohit Sharma also mentioned 7 to 10 ODIs देना चाह रहा उन्हें Surya Kumar को, which is right to assess that if this guy is fit for this format or not. And then he can always come back. I mean, depending upon what he does after that. But yeah, I mean, Rasi के हिसाब से तो ठीक है. But if he gets out on another duck, then that's goodbye, masalama, bye bye. And yeah, I think rightfully so. काफी chances मिल गए. I think five तो मिल गए उसको 50 overs from Sri Lanka अगर अपन देखते आ रहे हैं उसको. तो काफी अच्छे chances मिल गए उसको. So in that context, yeah, it's मुश्किल for Surya Kumar, but tomorrow you might see him, work his butt off. He has to,
Yeah.
right?
Bat KL need to back Sky. The only thing is, like I don't know, like in one because the World Cup is so big. I don't know how much patience they will have. The team management, how much patience the crowd will have, how much patience Faiz will have, how much patience everybody in this chat will have with Surya Kumar Yadav. Because मैं तो back करूँगा, मैं तो खिला दूँगा उसको World Cup का पहला गेम में. आज अगर पूछे तो I still won't change my mind even if we score
मैं
3-4
बोलता
ducks
ना
in
भाई,
the.
अच्छा हुआ मुस्तफा भाई गैम्बलिंग में नहीं है. मुस्तफा भाई is the biggest gambler I've ever seen, man. In terms of any game you take him, he loves risk and he loves action. Right? That's why he's a businessman. So
No,
I
it's
would.
high reward as well, right? It's
It's
high
high
reward.
reward, but it's again a consistency is what we have to see, right? So I mean I'm a consistent man.
That's
I
how.
look at. Yeah, like that's how you look at it. But your thing is like the reward is next level, right? I mean,
Yeah,
kabhi kabhi ऐसा देखा कि भाई you get reward next level. कि आप on a good day, triple captain, you get Kevin De Bruyne 4 goals for fantasy, right? So
yeah.
you don't know. But मेरे हिसाब से it should be छोटे gains at regular intervals. I'm fine with it, man. छोटा दिमाग, छोटा आदमी, छोटा सोच. I think that's how majority of us are. तो उस हिसाब से अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ, yeah, you back Sky, but you back Sky. You see that he doesn't have it in him. Maybe he should go to go to certain English conditions, play in county league, get a little exposure over there, understand swinging condition, whatever he's not getting at home, get out, explore. But yeah, I mean, I understand your point, but I was actually reading an interesting stat with regards to KL Rahul. KL Rahul is, I think, 1,954 runs in some 20 innings or something, and he's like probably the second fastest Indian to get there or something in ODIs, and in 50 innings, I think, or something. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it is a stat, and you've got to respect it. So KL
Yeah, I mean,
Rahul, I mean, Yeah.
केएल तो लाइक आई एम गोना बैक हिम बिकॉज़ उसको अब निकाल दिया, तुम्हारे को जो होना था वो तो निकाल दिया टेस्ट और टी20 से। अब ही हैज वन फॉर्मेट नाउ एंड ही विल फोकस ऑन दैट
Yes.
फॉर्मेट,
Yes.
एंड आई एम श्योर दैट he will show that consistency. And if you look at it in the past, India actually has always had problems with middle order. ऐसा नहीं है कि ये नई बात है, चार पे नहीं चल रहा, पांच पे नहीं चल रहा। 2018-19 से तो ये चल रहा बात कि भाई we went to England without a number 4, विजय शंकर वो जो थ्री डायमेंशनल प्लेयर है उन्हें चला भी नहीं। उसके बाद ऋषभ पंत को खिला दिया आप सेमीफाइनल में उधर, him and Hardik
Hmm.
were at 4, at 5, वो भी नहीं चला। Jadeja had to carry Dhoni all the way till the end. So that middle order has been an issue, but if you look at it relatively right now, I think that if you put in Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, Surya Kumar, these are very talented players, and I'm sure that they will come into form. You just have to keep backing them, keep backing them. If one
The
doesn't work, then you at least you have options. I think you still have options, even if you drop Sky. I think there are options there that you
the
can, like
problem,
Sanju
Mustafa,
Samson can
is
come in.
मेरे को जो दिखता, sorry, the problem is that it's not option, it's operations, you know. यहाँ पे हर कोई इंजर हो जा रहा, प्रॉब्लम ये हो जा रहा है, ऑप्शन भी है तो इंजर हो जा रहे। श्रेयस अय्यर है, कहाँ है, इंजर्ड
डिस्पाइट
है।
दैट, डिस्पाइट
आई
दैट
मीन
फिर
आई एम
भी
जस्ट
आप लाइक
सेइंग कि
अभी
भाई
अभी देखो।
संजू सैमसन, आपका फिर ऑप्शन संजू सैमसन इनला है, इनला भी इंजर्ड है। तो मेन स्ट्रीम वही हो जा रहा भाई, लाइक पीपल आर नॉट इवन अंडरस्टैंडिंग, आई एम प्रॉब्ली नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट रोहित शर्मा हैज टू गो बैक टू द सेम पीपल, ही कांट डू
नहीं, मगर
एनीथिंग।
आप देखो इंजरीज अगर हो रहे भी तो फिर भी आपके ऑप्शंस इतने हैं। दूसरे टीम्स डोंट हैव दीस दे डोंट हैव दीस ऑप्शंस। दे डोंट हैव अ
या
रजत पाटीदार वेटिंग, दे डोंट हैव अ ईशान किशन वेटिंग, दे डोंट हैव अ संजू सैमसन वेटिंग। आप ये प्लेयर आपके पास इतना जो टैलेंट है इंडिया में, नॉट अदर कंट्रीज हैव दैट। सो जो भी है इट्स स्टिल अ लॉट मैन। एंड आल्सो द प्रेशर प्लेइंग विद इंडिया टीम में। शोएब अख्तर का भी सुन रहा था, उसका वसीम अकरम का भी इंटरव्यू सुन रहा था रिसेंटली कतर में जो दे रहे थे, उन लोग भी यही बोल रहे थे कि भाई you have to understand playing for India is a huge thing, and like whoever it is, even if you're the most talented guy, it is going to be nerve wracking. In an India
या
Pakistan game, of course Pakistani players will feel pressure, but India will feel double the pressure when you're playing. So you can be the most talented guy in the world, but playing for India for that blue shirt, also knowing that bhai aap kabhi bhi drop ho sakti, even though the captain is saying I will back you, you know that, like 4 or 5 consistent regular failures and everyone will be on to you, from social media to journalists to media houses. So उस हिसाब से it is going to be a pressure kind of situation, but in terms of talent you're not lacking. Now you just have to hope somebody clicks in that. And look, India's strength has always been the top order. For me, I think if Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and who's going to be the opener, bro? Shubman Gill. These three, if these guys score regular runs in that World Cup, you will make the semi-finals without the middle order. Now, when the semi-final comes, the ball starts to swing a bit. Here, yes, you will need that middle order. You will need a KL Rahul type innings. I mean, not type innings. You need KL Rahul to stand up. You need Surya Kumar to stand up. You need Shreyas Iyer to stand up. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But the way India do play recently, they're very top order heavy. From 2014-15, I've been noticing this.
अभी वही क्वेश्चन है, इट इज अपेरेंटली सेड कि राहुल द्रविड़ हैज नैरोड डाउन 17 to 18 पीपल फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप स्क्वाड। तो अब वो कब आना है, वो नैरो क्या है, वो एरो क्या है, वो वन लेग पैरो का है, लेकिन मालूम होगा क्या क्या सीन है। ओनली टुवर्ड्स द वर्ल्ड कप ओनली आई थिंक we'll be able to assess कि who is actually getting in। अभी तो जिस हिसाब से है right now, I think like middle order में कोई भी डिजर्व नहीं कर देगा उसने। Nobody deserves
या
to
अब
come to a
देखो
World
तुम
Cup
बोल रहे
squad।
इंजरी का भी यही है रेड। अब श्रेयस अय्यर का क्या सीन है, बैक इंजरी बहुत सीरियस दिख रहा है मेरे को तो। एंड वी सीन बुमराह आल्सो, वी डोंट नो क्या इशू है जसप्रीत बुमराह। आई मीन वी नो द इशू बट वी डोंट नो व्हेन ही इज गोना कम बैक। उसका भी टच एंड गो है। सो देयर आर गोना बी इंजरी प्रॉब्लम्स एंड देन यू विल हैव टू मेक डू विद व्हाटएवर यू हैव।
एंड
एंड
स्विंगिंग में है तो शार्दुल भी आ जाएगा, शार्दुल ठाकुर विल बी डेफिनेटली अ
yeah, Shadab
पर्सन टू
Thakur
कम इन।
will be there. Aksar, Ashwin, not Ashwin, sorry, I don't know about
सिराज,
Ashwin, but
या
Aksar, Washington,
चहल।
Sundar, Jadeja, these three guys will play a key role because it's going to be turning conditions as the tournament progresses. Ball turn hone wala hai, and then you will need that lower order as well to step up. India is actually batting very deep in this series, if you notice, right? Aksar is
Yeah,
coming like at 8, 9.
Washington
So
Sundar is there, yeah, they have a
yeah, so
lot of options।
you have plenty of options. Let's just take a few comments. अंशुल भाई बोल रहे हैं चार पे दिक्कत आ रही है तो चार पे जडेजा ट्राई कर लो, लेफ्टी भी है। अब वही है अंशुल भाई, डिपेंड्स स्थिति क्या है मैच का, राइट? अगर आप 2 for 2 है और जडेजा को न्यू बॉल को एक्सपोज कर रहे हैं, इज दैट द राइट डिसीजन? आई डोंट थिंक सो, बट लाइक दैट्स द थिंग, यू हैव टू लुक एट द सिचुएशन. Maybe if the 200 for 2 Jadeja might be more suited, and also who is bowling, who's not bowling. That's all going to be taken into consideration. Bhai, Sky marra kal, don't worry. I hope so, Mr. Don Guna. KL mainstay middle order in all formats moving forward. I mean, right now he's not in any of the formats except for one day. I
let
agree
him
that he is
let
a
him take
mainstay.
one format at a time। I think he's in a rebuilding phase, don't give him too many options, or don't give him too much cricket, then he can take. Let him just come one format at a time. Once he is at that point where he feels कि हाँ भाई अब कोई भी कंडीशन दे दो मेरे को, जब समझ में आएगा. अभी नको भाई, T20 में भी आप देख लियो उसको, वनडे में ही कंसिस्टेंट, टेस्ट मैच में भी आप देख लियो उसको. So I would still say give him some time per format, let him grow, rather than just giving him so much to do than what he can take.
या भाई 5 ओवर्स का स्विंग मिलेगा मैक्स इंडियन पिचेस में, वो
वो
बहुत
फाइव ओवर्स में देख लो डॉन क्या हो रहा, 4-6 विकेट चले आ रहे.
बहुत कीमती हो जा रही है वो 5 ओवर में, उसमें आपके लग जा रहे पूरे कमर वहीं टूट जा रही है आपकी. सो 5 ओवर भी लाइक बहुत रिस्की हो जा रहा. सो आई होप दे ओपन, आई मीन दे वर्क ऑन देयर टेक्निक, हैव अ सॉल्यूशन टू दिस प्रॉब्लम. आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली हाउ दे
Five
गोना डू दैट.
5 overs भी बोल रहे हैं ना डॉन, 5 overs. Mitchell Stark will bowl, Rabada Nautje will bowl to you. If South Africa, if South Africa qualify, Mark Wood will bowl to you if he be play England. So Pakistan में शाहीन और नसीम खत्म कर देते 5 over में. Like that's how good their bowling is, and we don't have that batting arsenal. खाली डॉन के वजह से बोला ये word, but yeah, we don't have it right now that can sustain, right? Except probably Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma again.
Yeah, and also India need to produce a left-arm fast bowler as well to cause other teams problems, because
Exactly.
a left arm when the ball is swinging, it's always going to be a
And
challenge even for the opposition. ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली हमारे player नहीं खेल सकते left arm. Nobody likes to play Shaheen Afridi. Nobody likes to play Mitchell Stark. It's not just the Indian team. So I think
yeah,
we also have to produce those players, because when you have moments like this, you have to also capitalize. अगर आपके 4 गिर रहे power play, उनके भी गिराओ 5-6. तो I think वैसा आपको करना पड़ेगा. Hello, not wanting more from India, just Kohli 100 and India win. What do you think? Will Virat Kohli fire tomorrow?
no, the thing is in Chennai right now, I think it was raining on a few days ago. They were saying, and probably it will seem the wicket might just seem a bit. Usually it's spinner friendly. Don can tell us better about Chennai wicket. But yeah, mostly it's like a seam. It might even seem for a few overs. Maybe like Don said, 5 overs bhi honga. But in that, we just need to hold our nerve. I feel more than Virat tomorrow. I feel it's gonna be a Hitman special. Hitman's gonna take the
Yeah, in
baton,
Rohit we
and
trust,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
So I feel Virat is obviously there in contention, no doubt. He's always there in contention, but I just feel it's a Hitman show.
Yeah. So if you're saying Virat Kohli is Lloyd Banks, Rohit Sharma is 50 Cent, huh? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, Rohit Sharma is more like Tupac right now.
Also, whoever's watching, please do like and subscribe. Hope we're sounding a bit more professional today. Fez worked his butt off today to set up this up, the mics and the headphones. थोड़ा सा professional sound अगर हम कर रहे हैं तो for that smash the like button, and yeah,
Subscribe
stay
button.
tuned, man. We still after tomorrow it's all going to be about the IPL, and I'm sure you're very excited about it. Fez is not too excited, but I will get him excited because we're both not originally like from
today today
we're
t-
both.
today today we did get excited. We were walking past Park Hyatt where the players were there, and we saw Sunrisers का logo. Hopefully एक photo लेके हम ना भेजेंगे. जो भी हमारे दर्शक है, we'll probably try getting some live sessions outside the Park Hyatt. अगर कोई
Yeah.
वेटर को 100 रुपए टिप मार के तो भी घुसने की कोशिश करेंगे Park Hyatt में.
भाई
But
आपको देख
yeah,
के सलूट मारते हैं वहां पे जाके, खाली गाड़ी घुमाओ उधर, आपको सलूट मार के अंदर लेके आएंगे. बट या they've done the hotel really well, man. There's a huge Sunrisers sign. Hopefully we can get some content over there, and yeah, we'll try to post it soon. Follow Fez on Instagram if you haven't already, and
and what's
yeah,
the machine
sorry.
building.
Do you think if Shikhar is in form, he usually performs in India, deserve a place, or is he done? My opinion is that I don't think you can go back to Shikhar Dhawan. Shubman Gill is there, Ishan Kishan is there. You have to look forward now, and there needs to be a balance between seniors and juniors. You already have Rohit Sharma, you have Virat Kohli. I think that's enough in the top order. If you add a Shubman Gill, it'll bring the right mix, in my opinion. So this is just my opinion. Maybe you are looking at something different, but I feel that you need to have a mix, and I think Shubman Gill will add something different, that fearlessness. Yes, he might be nervous at times, but the way he plays, also not a lot of teams have played against him. For like, I think Pakistan have never played against him. So for Shaheen it might be something different, like he has to work on. Now Shikhar Dhawan comes in, they all know what to do with Rohit Sharma, with Virat Kohli, but Shubman Gill will bring something different. So in my opinion, there needs to be a balance between junior and senior, and I think right now
I
India
think
have the
Punter is
perfect
like
balance.
Punter is also talking about in terms of left right combination, right? अब right right combination and left right combination might disturb the left handers rhythm के हिसाब से बोल रहे होंगे, but
So then
Shikhar
you go
Dhawan
Ishan Kishan. You go Ishan
yeah. So
Kishan if you want that.
yeah, coming to that, if you saw the New Zealand series just after the T20 World Cup, Shikhar Dhawan didn't look that great. Right? Before the World Cup, I think, or after the World Cup, I think, one of the two. But it wasn't that great, right? He looked very off, though he was captain. He played very slow. उसका 70 भी आया था, but it बहुत slow था strike rate. He's not getting the shots in him. उन्हें अगर IPL में perform करा, maybe he might just like get in. I don't know, but then you have Ruturaj Gaikwad also, right? Who's been playing phenomenally well, and he also deserves the opening shout. So काफी चीज़ें हैं, but right now Shikhar Dhawan not the right way to go maybe.
Shikhar D. Yeah, even Don is saying the same thing. He's done unless he plays in the middle order. I don't think he'll work in the middle order either. I'll be very honest with you. He's played all
Yeah,
most of his
no
life in
doubt.
the at the top of the order. Rohit Gill, Virat, top three set. I agree with that. Nitesh Bhai saying, would you play KL Rahul as a wicketkeeper batsman in World Cup or prefer specialist keeper? I prefer a specialist keeper, but Rishabh Pant is not going to be available, I think. And after that, Ishan Kishan, I don't know if he's going to be ready. Keeping wise as well, he's not on that level right now. So I think I will probably go with KL Rahul if you ask me right now, man. Yeah, he's your keeper batsman.
Mm-hmm.
Rank Turner, Kuldeep player to watch. We're getting inside information from the Chennai boy himself. If there's no Bumrah in the World Cup, who do you think will be our three starting paces? Siraj, Umran, Shami, in my opinion. Fez, what is your opinion?
I would say, yeah, Siraj and Umran because of, but I mean Shami as well. But I want a left-hander, right? So left-hander bhi hone ka hai, so I would even try to bring an Arshdeep for that matter. But it looks far off, like far-fetched. But yeah, I would really want a left-hander inside that bowling seaming department.
Yeah, I would go Siraj, Shami, and Umran. I would go with that. And if let's see what Mohsen Khan does, but I don't think they're going to get him into the team because again, it's IPL T20. It's going to be a different format. One day, 50 overs, a completely different ball game. Umran will be there, but I don't think he'll play every game. I wouldn't play him every game. I would rotate him and play him bang in the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Play him a few games in the group stages and rotate him with someone maybe like a Shardul Thakur or somebody else, whoever is there available. But Umran is definitely going to be my what do you call it? क्या बोलते हैं उसको surprise X factor. Umran Malik, bro. Remember the name. I just hope he doesn't get injured in the IPL. Park Hayat Banjara Hills ka exactly bhaijan.
Oh, Donald going on the website right now, booking hotel and coming directly.
Bro, or you can just book us a hotel on my name is Mustafa Ismail. That's first that you can book us a hotel and
He's the
room
boss. He
and
has to. He's the boss, bro. He has to fund these
yeah.
hotel
If you
rooms.
want good content, don't just book us a room and we will get you the conference को घुसा देंगे अंदर कहीं जहाँ पे भी है.
सब वेटरों को 100 भाई जब हैदराबाद में था तब पाक हयात के रिसेप्शन में छुपके जाके राशिद खान, यूसुफ पठान एंड खलील अहमद से मिलके फोटो लिया था. साकिब अल हसन भाई इग्नोर, आपको भी मार दिया इग्नोर. मुस्तफा
मेरे
भाई
को
जरा
भी
आपका
मारे
किस्सा
थे.
सुनाओ.
मेरे को भी मारे थे शाकिब भाई, but he was with his family, so yeah, I don't think I kind of took the right opportunity. And like you have to understand, like they're also they need their privacy and everything, and if you get rejected from them, don't take it to heart. They also sometimes like they give you the opportunity to take a photo, and when they do, you should be happy. If they don't take it to heart, man. They're also professionals,
But
celebrities. They take.
but based on this incident and your incident, it doesn't look like Saqib by giving me good odds of taking a photo.
Yeah, but it depends. Maybe it's the similar situation, but like it's fine, man. Everybody has their up days and down days. You have to give them space. Like it's fine. I always ask if you get rejected, no problem, bro. It's not an issue. जैसे साउथ अफ्रीका नेदरलैंड्स ओडीआई खेल रहे हैं, बांग्लादेश ओडीआई खेल रहे हैं, इंडिया के लिए आसान है वर्ल्ड कप जीतना? आसान
आसान
नहीं है.
नहीं है. आई थिंक नहीं लिखना भूल गए अंशुल भाई. बांग्लादेश के आप स्कोर्स जाके चेक करो. लिटिन दास, मुशफिकुर रहमान, शाकिब अल हसन, नजमुल शंटो. लुक एट दिस गाइस एंड टेल मी इफ दे आर नॉट थ्रेटनिंग. एंड साउथ अफ्रीका का प्रॉब्लम ये है कि उनके पास अभी कगीज और रबाडा, नॉर्थखी है, उनके बॉलर ही नहीं है. उसमें भी अगर जिस तरीके से शतक आज क्लासन लगाया भाई, इंडिया बेटर वॉच आउट.
Ravi Shastri always said when the ball swings, India best bet will be Jadeja. He said when I was working as coach, I always trust on Jadeja, and that's why I promoted him England tour. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, if the Ravi Shastri is saying that, that's a good point, and I'm sure the Indian team management will be discussing it, and it could be an option if because Jadeja has really improved his batting. I think in all formats and all conditions, he's really improved. I've seen him bat well in New Zealand, in Australia, and England, in India as well. So I think that is a good shout. Now it depends on what the team management does, what they do, because they will also want a regular number 4. If Jadeja's, I don't know if he's going to play number 4 all the time, because you need Jadeja as a finisher as well. He's that kind of player who can finish in innings. He can up the strike rate when required. So let's see what Rohit Sharma does closer to the World Cup. Which दिन शाम में राशिद 3 विकेट, यूसुफ भी अच्छी बैटिंग करे, शाकिब ढक गया. So like the
तो
situation.
इब्राहिम भाई एक काम करो, अभी आप जाओ पार्क हयात को जाके पूरे प्लेयरों से मिलो. your good luck, man.
Uh, for a second, I thought I opened a different stream. I hope you're enjoying this new setup, man. Saib bhai, I think I hope I'm soothing your ears. If all players were fit, what would be your ideal team for the World Cup? Jaldi jaldi bolo.
Shuman Gill, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, कौन है और कौन है जडेजा, Umran, Siraj, Bumrah, and who else is there? Who else did I miss out on? Who did I miss out on?
Your Western
Shreyas Iyer and Kuldeep Yadav.
Kuldeep Yadav, very good. Would love Mohsen Khan, but heard he's injury prone. Yeah, he's injury prone. Also, he's not played enough 50 over cricket right now for India. I mean, he hasn't ever played for India, so I think that's going to be another problem. We won't see him in the World Cup, in my opinion. Bro, punter mushkil too early class and went buck wild, baby. He went buck, man, and hopefully he continues the same form in the orange jersey. I hope that the Sunrisers do well this time, and we will be backing them, and we will always support them, and hopefully the players who are in form continue their form, and who are not in form come back into form when they wear that orange jersey. From Australia, Fez, Ashton Agar might get a go if the ball turns. Otherwise, the only change I see is David Warner coming in, Mitchell Marsh slotting in that middle order, and Labuschagne going out. That's the only change that I see.
Yeah, I think that's the most fairest change that we can see, because Travis Head hasn't done all that bad. अगर अपन देख रहे, he even in a test match एक आध odd innings अच्छा खेल लिया था उन्हें, better than what David Warner was playing. So I don't think he gets to go out. Marnus Labuschagne has been poor. He got a string of a lot of games, almost entire series with Bolo, and he was not able to get to a respectable score that we know he's associated with, right? जिस तरीके से he is that kind of player that can soak in pressure, play a long innings, but I don't think he's ready right now. I think psychologically messed up हो गया उन्हें पूरा जो उसको confidence वेस्ट इंडीज साउथ अफ्रीका से मिला था पूरा इंडिया वाले लेके चले गए रैंक टर्नर में. तो yeah, I think David Warner will come in. Mitchell Marsh, वाह क्या प्लेयर है भाई. And yeah, there'll be what exactly like you said, Ashton Agar maybe might come in, but they have Adam Zampa who didn't get a fair enough chance to bowl also, right? Well, based on the first two pitches, I think Adam Zampa is already there.
Yeah, Adam Zampa will. I think last couple of games he hasn't done much, but hopefully,
He
for
got two
himself.
overs in the last. He got 2 overs only in the last, right? So I think they'll give him a chance.
पहला गेम में क्या करा था उन्हें, थोड़ा पिट गया था नहीं?
थोड़ा पिटा था या.
But yeah, he's a quality spinner. He'll come back. Rohit Gill, Virat Iyer, KL, Hardik, Jaddu, Chahar, Kuldeep, Shami,
Sitaj and where's Umraj?
He's going Deepak Chahar.
Batsman.
Because I mean, yeah, he can provide with the bat, and
What about
he's good
Shardul
with the new
Thakur?
ball. Shardul Thakur, I don't think Don is going to trust his bowling because उन्हें पिट भी जा सकता. That's
And
why
Deepak
Don
Chard, Deepak Chard also CSK. That's why Don is going for him.
Yeah, and he has good control over the new ball. आज पता चला धोनी कैसे इनिंग्स बिल्ड करता था. लोग कहते हैं कि अपने लिए खेल रहा है, इंडिया को बहुत बार निकाला. ऐसा धोनी के लिए आई डोंट नो, लोग बोलते थे कि अपने के लिए खेल रहा था. मैं शायद महेश बोला होऊंगा वो 2019 में, लेकिन ज्यादातर सचिन के लिए बोलते थे लोग. मेरे को वो याद है. धोनी तो या इन हिज पीक देयर वाज नो वन लाइक हिम एज अ फिनिशर. ही वाज एन इनक्रेडिबल फिनिशर, ही वाज एन इनक्रेडिबल कैप्टन, अ वेरी गुड विकेट कीपर. बट टू आई तो खींच दिया उसको 2019 में. उसमें ऋषभ पंत करना था कीपिंग पूरे मैचेस में. और
मेरे देखो भाई, धोनी का बेस्ट चीज क्या था अंशुल भाई? मेरे हिसाब से धोनी, everything might go chaotic around him, but this guy, man, he was like stone cold, right? कुछ तो भी करके धीरे धीरे सिंगल डबल करके पहले एक जगह पे ला लेता था स्कोर के. हाँ भाई, यहाँ से रन रेट ये है. फिर हर ओवर में उन्हें क्या करता था, चौवा छक्का मारना शुरू करता था, जस्ट गाड़ी गर्म करते कर. बाय द एंड, इफ यू गिव हिम like 16 of 8, 20 of 6, he knew he would finish it. And that was the quality that he knew in his peak, which was still the end.
Or in yellow colors.
In the IPL, yeah. So we saw a match yesterday also, in fact, me and Mustafa, but उसमें अंबती राइडो भी खींच दिया था आरसीबी को. बट
भाई मेरे को बोलने तो स्टोरी, वो हम लोग देख रहे बेस्ट ऑफ धोनी, और उसमें राइडू आई थिंक 70 of 30 मारा और धोनी 50 of 25 और 50 28, और राइडू मारते जा रहा था उसमें. फैज बोला भाई ये बेस्ट ऑफ धोनी क्यों, बेस्ट ऑफ राइडू होना था बोल के.
राइडू killed it that match. But मेरे हिसाब से like, yeah, MS Dhoni just knew के what he can do and how he has to do it. उसको आप like कोई कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट पे लेके जाओ, कितने कितने दिन में बिल्डिंग बना के खड़ा देना है, उन्हें पूरा असेस करके फिर बिल्डिंग बना लेता था आपके लिए. So I think that's exactly what Dhoni's strength was.
Yeah. What do you think of Marco Janssen? Hope he starts for SRH. Markram, Brooke, Klassen, Adil Rashid, Janssen, Fazluk Faruqi. The thing is, if Janssen starts, he brings in more stability to Sunrisers because he can finish it with the bat. He's a very good bowler as well. But if the ball is turning, then like you need your Adil Rashid, man. Like there's no spinner like that right now in your squad, and
Like
I don't know if you can replace
exactly
him.
like Don said below, right? They need balance. Balance भी जरूरी है. Adil Rashid will bring you that spin option as well. So I think, yeah. But Marco Jansen आज भी जबरदस्त batting करा है with Klassen who went buck wild again. But yeah, I think Marco Jansen a fair shout. But Marco Jansen वो जो पिटा था यार, अभी तक मेरे दिल में अटका हुआ है.
It looks like in the World Cup we were saying that Glenn Phillips is going to start for Sunrisers, but it looks like Klassen is going to start ahead of him as the keeper batter. It looks like it
Yeah,
right
and
now.
I wouldn't be shocked because Glenn Phillips has not been in the greatest of form, right? Like in Pakistan में भी
Uh,
उन्हें कुछ कर नहीं पाया. एक मैच में 35 मारा फिर deep. His go to wicket, Mustafa, if you've seen him, it's deep mid wicket. खाली आप
Go to
deep
shot.
mid wicket, हाँ deep mid wicket पे अगर आप एक fielder थरा दिए, बहुत slow अगर आप ball डालिए, उन्हें he'll get sucked in and hit that shot, caught in the deep. So
Yeah.
that's one weakness that Pakistan executed well against him and got him out. I think out of the 3 ODIs or 5 ODIs, 2 times to 3 times निकाल उसको.
Yeah. Bhaiya, did you guys see the pic of Dhoni
Yeah.
practicing? His guns are huge. Oh yeah, I saw
His,
chai bhi pi raha tha उन्हें.
his guns are huge indeed, baby.
जो भी अभी देख रही हो प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब अपने दोस्तों के साथ अपने भाइयों के साथ बहनों के साथ शेयर करो ये चैनल होपफुली इन आईपीएल विल गेट मोर कंटेंट एंड वी विल डू डिफरेंट थिंग्स एंड बस आपकी दुआ चाहिए और सपोर्ट चाहिए तो प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर इट विद एवरीबॉडी द
Yes,
मैन
sir.
डैम एंड द ग्याल डैम
Yeah.
इब्राहिम भाई बैलेंस के लिए आदिल रशीद रखना इब्राहिम भाई भी अग्री कर दे रहे हैं क्लासन इज ट्रू फिनिशर एट 6 बट यानसन कैन बैट ऑल्सो आधार कार्ड दिला देंगे यानसन डॉन को अमीर पेट से ग्लेन इज 4 which is locked by Aiden.
Yeah, Markram captain, baby. Oh ho, बढ़िया 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 शुक्रिया शुक्रिया.
कैसी आ रही मेरी आवाज जानम देख लो जॉनी बेस्टो आउट ऑफ आईपीएल 2023 कौन है परफेक्ट रिप्लेसमेंट रॉय विंस कैडमोर शॉर्ट जेसन रॉय
Cat Jason Roy is there, but Cadmore was a much more consistent, right?
जेसन
Like
रॉय
आपका माइक बंद कर देता हूँ. ILT20 से अगर अपन देख रहे, Cadmore has been performing
my
phenomenally
man
well.
like Jason
But Jason Roy, how consistent has he been?
man like Roy he's been very consistent bro he just had a few dips that's it but he's
A
solid
few
man.
few dips, but yeah, that's my point.
Man,
Consistent.
bro
Cadmore.
Jason Roy
ठीक है देखेंगे जब का जब. But yeah.
No South Africa players for Are MC, where are you, man? I'm looking for you. Are you coming today? Where are you, man? No South Africa players for Sunrise first match. I thought there will be, but with the one day Super League, Faiz informed me that मुश्किल है. So I don't know. मगर मेरे को ऐसे दिखा ना मार्क को ला लेते
आते
जल्दी.
यार क्वालिफिकेशन के बीच में आके उन्हें कैसे आएगा बड़े.
अरे बैगन पकड़ो कोई भी नेदरलैंड्स को मारना बहुत आसान है साउथ अफ्रीका के लिए. Come on,
नहीं
man.
नहीं T20 वर्ल्ड कप भूल के क्या बड़े भाई.
Bully gaya, man. Bully gaya. Now it's all about the Orange Army, man. Forget that, man. That was a one-off, bro.
Nah, man.
Magala, I guess CSK, man. Yeah, he was a Sunriser, bro. Just like a few months ago. What's happening?
Yeah, Magala replacement for what's that guy who was injured in CSK यारो. मैं तो वो न्यूज़ सुना के फिर भूल गया क्या हो जा रहा कि.
देखो डॉन क्या बोल रहे.
Cadmore middle order has to Jason Roy.
Man like Jace, bro. Jason
देखें.
Roy in theaters near you, bro. Listen, like I'm not guaranteeing that Jason Roy will light up the IPL. He played for Sunrisers also. He didn't have the greatest of form over there, but just in experience-wise, talent-wise, and what he brings to the table is similar to Bairstow. Apart from keeping, I'm not saying he's the level of Johnny Bairstow. Johnny Bairstow, there's only one Johnny Bairstow, and he's an incredible player. But Jason Roy, he has that mentality. He has that skill to score at a very high rate. And bro, you saw that innings in Pindi. I don't care how small the boundary was, bro. Jason Roy, man, like
Yeah, even against
Man like
Bangladesh, he
Jason.
had a good innings.
A
He had a
man
good
like
innings
Jason,
against
bro.
Bangladesh.
Can't mess with him.
Uh,
भाई आईपीएल 11 कब कर रहे हैं? भाई आपके लिए वेट कर रहे हैं. आप शिकागो में क्या कर रहे हैं कि I don't know what is happening. But yeah,
but
we'll
Don, you have
start
to
on
be the
Thursday.
एक minute. Don has to be the reporter. अभी July में Don is going to be a reporter for MLC baby, Major League Cricket. वहाँ
Yeah,
पे भी
bro.
6 टीमां शुरू हो गया और T20 के.
Yeah, and they're IPL owned, right? So that'll be good. Hopefully, Don, I'll see you there. But if not, then yeah, we'll see you through the camera. But we will start our IPL previews on Thursday. Faiz,
Thursday.
tomorrow, ये series. Faiz बोले ये series खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. मेरे को कोई interruption नहीं होना इंडिया का इसका उसका. I want to focus only on IPL. So boss बोल दिया कि Thursday तो Thursday. मेरा boss अब फैज के boss Don है तो फिर decide कर लेंगे. But I think Thursday को है preview. We'll start one team at a time. We have what 10 days from now, so hopefully we'll complete that before the IPL. And I rate Cadmore highly. Zabardast T20 player Dikra. Yeah, I think
बहुत
he is a very
जबरदस्त.
good player. I
और
honestly
जलमे को
I,
कैप्टन भी करा भाई, कैप्टन करके जिताया भी बाबर के एब्सेंस में, तो या डेफिनेटली हाईली रेट कर रहे हैं उसको. बट आई मीन फेयर शाउट है, अगर ओपनर की तलाश है तो जेसन इज द बॉय अकॉर्डिंग टू डॉन एंड मुस्तफा.
yeah. Also, yeah, I didn't know about him until last year when he told me before last year's auction, the major auction. He told me like, "What do you think about Cadmore?" And then I found out about him and did my research and saw some of his innings, and he's continued to be consistent in knockouts. Let's go, job ढूंढूं मैं.
बॉस
Job
जॉब
आपको
ढूंढ रहे हैं, बॉस
ऐसा
जॉब
रेस
ढूंढ.
टॉप फोर में नहीं गई तो बहुत बुरा लगेगा. गुड टीम. द थिंग इज आई थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू बी वेरी कंपिटिटिव दिस ईयर. अगर आप देखें मुंबई देयर प्लेयर्स आर मोर एक्सपीरियंस. आई नो बुमराह नहीं है मगर आर्चर वापस आ रहा. फिर उनकी जो यंगस्टर्स है आप अगर देख लें ब्रेविस को स्टब्स को Tim David, these guys are more experienced now. They're understanding Indian conditions a bit more. Ishan Kishan is a year more experienced as well. So I feel that Surya Kumar, again, best T20 player in the world, they look stronger. I think Chennai look much stronger this year. Gujarat are defending champions, although I did tell Faiz in look nahi aayenge top 4 mein, but they are defending champions. You have to respect them. Lucknow have a very good team, although they did something weird in this auction. But KL Rahul is a quality player, so let's see what happens with them. Who else is there? RCB, always within a shout in that playoff top 4. These days they've been consistent playoffs, but I don't know जीतेंगे नहीं जीतेंगे. और कौन से भाई है टीम्स? राजस्थान बहुत तगड़ी टीम है. Butler goes ham, that's it, bro. He can finish off matches by himself. But again, with Rajasthan, you last year the reason they reached the finals was because of one man, and I don't know if he can have that same kind of season every single time. Who else is there, bro? Tell me more teams. Delhi,
दिल्ली,
Delhi, थोड़ा सा
पंजाब
weak दिख
किंग्स.
रही without Rishabh Pant. Punjab is an outstanding team. I think Punjab look like probably the favorites for me going into this IPL on
But
paper.
SRH का ऐसा है, in terms of SRH, like they have game changers right now, in a lot of game changers, right? Klassen को ले लो, Glenn Phillips को ले लो, आप चलो Aiden Markram, hopefully Mayank Agarwal and Abhishek step up, but they do have potential जो हल्लक में से मैच निकाल सकते. तो आई थिंक SRH वो सिचुएशंस में जबरदस्त तगड़ी टीम निकल के आ सकती है. Again, like Masala, Punjab Kings also has a lot of good players in them. They've got Sikandar Raza, who's coming into the IPL for the first time, and है उनके पास तो
Sam
तगड़ी टीम.
Curran, bro.
Sam
Sam
Curran,
Curran.
करण को
Raja
तो मारेंगे.
Paksa. Raja
राजा
Paksa
पक्सा
है.
अभी, राजा पक्सा ठीक है, उतना
Kagiso,
ओवरली रेटेड है.
Kagiso Rabada है.
हाँ, रबाडा
आपके
है.
पास freaking man like कौन है दूसरा? अर्शदीप है. Like they have a lot of players, bro. So I think Punjab is looking very good. अगर आप CSK में देख लो, मैं आपके पास Ben Stokes right there, man, best player in the world for me. Ben Stokes is their match winner. MS Dhoni for Fez is the greatest guy he's ever seen in his life. So like then you can't match that. Like RCB, if again
got,
they'll have problems, but they have Virat Kohli over there. They have Glenn
they have
Maxwell.
bowling issues.
Yeah, they do. Mumbai Indians, they've got some class players, man. Like they have some
But
high
they've
quality
got no
players.
man like Bumrah, man.
Yeah, but again, like they still, if Jofra Archer plays maybe 70% of their games, he can win those 70% and take them to the playoffs. तो yeah, IPL watch along करेंगे क्या? आप पूछ रहे हैं आपको?
करेंगे, बिल्कुल करेंगे इंशाल्लाह. आप टीवी के पैसे दे दो मुस्तफा भाई, टीवी ला लेता हूँ एंड देन वॉच अलोंग करेंगे. बट या डेफिनेटली साहिब भाई करेंगे.
एमएलसी में ढूंढ रहे क्या? ढूंढ रहे भाई एमएलसी में? तुम खाली जाके अपना चेसिंग द टारगेट शुरू कर दो, वहां पे कोई भी नहीं
वही
रोकता.
बोल रहे थे, जॉब ढूंढ रहे थे जी.
कौन सा जॉब ढूंढ रहे? He owns the freaking channel, bro. He doesn't need a job, man. He just needs to take a mic and go into the ground and take interviews. अंशुल भाई expectations मत रखो. अगर नहीं गए टॉप 4 में बहुत बुरा लगता है. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like expectations wise, I'm excited to see this team. I don't think I'll be very honest with you. I don't see them lifting the IPL, the Sunrisers, but I'm gonna enjoy if they do win games. It's gonna be very exciting. You're gonna see Omran smashing stumps. You're gonna see Harry Brook. We forgot about him, bro. Like that guy is gonna if he is in form and he scores 60s,
Yeah.
70s, or hundreds, and like it's gonna be amazing to watch. So when they do click, I think they're going to be a very exciting team. But consistency will be issue because the players that Faiz mentioned, there's also a lack of experience.
Mm.
Lack of doing it on this level. Yes, I know Mayank Agarwal, Rao Tripathi, these are very talented players. But when the pressure gets going in an IPL, to be consistent is the main key. I know Tripathi has been consistent, but like overall, it's a young team. They will learn from their experiences. I just want to see them improve. A top four would be a very good target if they can even come fourth. I think that will be very good for them. If I'm being realistic, if they win the trophy, then nothing like that, man. That's going to be incredible. उम्मीद पे दुनिया कायम है. So I believe people sleep on LSG. तो देख के तो काफी अच्छी टीम है उन लोग की बैट in Lucky, barring Krunal Pandya. I think Krunal Pandya is a decent player for IPL. If you look at it, his bowling at times can be questionable, but thoda help mil gaya to unhe 2-3 over nikal leta. And batting wise, also he's won matches for them. He's won matches for Mumbai Indians. I think he's a decent player. If you look at all the teams, they will have weaknesses, and Indian players ke kami hai Abbas teams. Mein like Sunrisers will feel it also. Like top Indian talent nahi hai, like compared to maybe a Gujarat or somebody like a Mumbai Indians. Like, we don't have a Surya Kumar, we don't have a Ishan Kishan, we don't have a Hardik Pandya. So Lucknow do have Kunal, they have Deepak. I think in an IPL that is good enough, if I'm not mistaken. And they came third last year. Umaga, they did some weird things in the auction, so I have to go back and see the team. We will preview that team, so we'll have a better idea. अरे ये हो क्या रहा है, सारे के सारे प्लेयर फॉर्म में आ रहे हैं आज क्लास ने क्या फोड़ा, किधर फोड़ा ये बताओ नितिन भाई, किधर कौन से देश में? आज अपने जिम्बाब्वे वर्सेस आयरलैंड देखा भाई, क्या मैच हुआ, क्या मैच हुआ?
पूरे बॉटम ऑर्डर वाले बच्चे मारे आज, फॉर जिम्बाब्वे एंड फॉर नेदरलैंड्स. लास्ट बॉल
अच्छा
में हम
नेदरलैंड्स
था.
ना, हाँ
या सो जिम्बाब्वे डिड बीट नेदरलैंड्स लाइक इन ऑन द लास्ट बॉल, या कुछ रन रिक्वायर्ड थे.
नेदरलैंड्स वन ब्रो.
Yeah, Netherlands won. That's why I'm saying South Africa जाना जरूरी है. I'm like South Africa के प्लेयरों को जाना जरूरी है.
Yeah.
I think I don't know the guys. Nida Munuru or something. उस बंदे का नाम है. 110 in the end, man. He's like a 7th or 8th number batsman. Him and Shariz Ahmed for Netherlands, they smashed in a
तेजा निदा मनूरू.
Manuru, yeah, and and even for Zimbabwe, अगर आप देखो 8th and 9th wicket की पार्ट कुछ 60 partnership थी. Ngarava कुछ 30 कुछ मारा, and I think with him it was Mazakardza. So these guys smashed it for Zimbabwe in the end. So, but it was a dramatic match था. But New Zealand का Netherlands जीत गई भाई.
Netherlands gay smoking it, bro, out of the ground. And yeah, that was an incredible innings, man. I was just checking the score. I have to see the highlights for this game. I didn't see the match, Nitin bhai, so I will watch the highlights. I saw the South Africa game and the WPL, but this match looked very interesting. Yeah, Faz, just speaking a bit about tomorrow, let's go into our fantasy picks. But before that, we got a couple of comments. IPL should not allow similar color kits. Even ICC should do something. So many blues and greens, no fun. I think they should have away kits. So if you have similar colors, when you go to the other city, the team who is playing away from home should have a different color. So for example, like Man United, Liverpool, they're both red, but when Man United travel to Anfield, they wear a
RCB
white
का बोलो
jersey.
ना यारो, इतना सब दूर के को जा रहे. RCB had green and red, man.
Bro,
So
but that's the example that came into my mind. So I think like they should RCB खाली वो झाड़ों का जब रहता है environment का पहनते, कौन सा हर अवे मैच में पहनते हैं भाई?
but
यूनाइटेड
क्या
हर
है,
अवे मैच में जब भी एनफील्ड जाते हैं व्हाइट पहनते हैं भाई. आप कभी देखे यूनाइटेड को रेड में? आरसीबी
हाँ
खाली एक बार ग्रीन पहनते हैं भाई, एक बार, वो भी चिन्ह स्वामी में पहनते हैं. कौन सा अवे का किट है वो?
बनाए तो
Listen,
थे.
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm
बनाए
saying.
तो थे
Bro.
अवे
When you
का
go,
किट खत्म.
when you go
बात
to
अवे किट की
Anfield,
हुई,
you
अवे
gotta.
किट का बनाए
When you
IPL
go to
में.
Anfield, you don't wear red. When they come to Old Trafford, they don't wear red. You know what I'm saying.
देखो एनफील्ड कहाँ है, चिन्नस्वामी का है, 60 मीटर बाउंड्री है पिंडे
ब्रो
का.
चिन्ने स्वामी में ग्रीन पहन रहे, तुम क्या बोल रहे हो मेरे को? चिन्ने
चिन्नस्वामी में
स्वामी
रेड
में
पहन रहे यार
ग्रीन
वो.
पहन रहे. हाँ,
चिन्नस्वामी में
ग्रीन
ग्रीन पहन.
पहनते चिन्ने स्वामी में वो एक बार, बट अवे फ्रॉम होम दे शुड हैव डिफरेंट कलर्स. आई थिंक
बट
एक
आई
सीजन
थिंक
में था,
नहीं नहीं, एक भी सीजन में था अवे कलर्स
किसी
बट
को
नॉट.
था, मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा अभी, बट Bro, they need to have away kits.
Maybe,
That will solve
maybe.
punt test problems. I don't. It's fine to have similar kits, but just have home and away. जैसा इंडिया चेंज कर दिए थे नहीं, इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट याद है वो वर्ल्ड कप में ऑरेंज और डार्क ब्लू पहने थे. ऐसा रिच
Hmm.
can't have उमरान भुवी नटराजन टुगेदर एट वंस इन टीम, नहीं तो बैटिंग डेप्थ नहीं होगा. नटराजन की जगह ऑलराउंडर होना है. Look, if you have three bowlers and then you have Washington Sundar as your spinner, Adil Rashid can hit or Marco Janssen. Then they might have to play Marco Janssen, but you have to sit down Adil Rashid. You will have some issue over there, Fez, but I still think you can go with these three bowlers.
Yeah, you can go with the three bowlers, and I think अगर तीन निकाले तो काफी बैटिंग आ जाती, 7 तक तो है
हाँ
बैटिंग,
जी.
तो मसला नहीं है. आई थिंक ये कर ले सकते हैं आप एडजस्ट.
Rohit or Green?
रोहित और ग्रीन, इज इट फैंटेसी पिक्स बोल रहे क्या?
Yeah, let's get into that. I think Rohit Sharma. I mean, Cameron Green is also in Mumbai Indians, right?
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
crap, bro! Yeah, man, Mumbai is strong this year, bro.
I just realized that.
Regardless,
Yes,
holy
16
shit,
करोड़.
man. Oh, Wankhede is going to be wild this year. एक बात नोट की, स्मिथ की कैप्टनसी में ऑस्ट्रेलिया एक अलग टीम लग रही है.
Hmm.
I think Smith ki captaincy, but also the fact that if you see in the last two test matches, Cameron Green available हो गया, Stark available हो गया, one days में दोनों available है, तो वो भी फर्क पड़ रहा है. I know वो मंचावा captain है, experienced बंदा है, but also the players at his disposal are also contributing to that factor if you look at it. SRH impact player में अब्दुल समद यूज करेंगे. अब्दुल समद तो आ गया पार्क हयात में, he is ready to perform. Faz, without further ado, let's go into tips and chips.
बोलिए सर.
पहले आप.
पहले मैं पूछा.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Adam Zampa and Rohit Sharma.
Adam Zampa and Rohit Sharma. I'm going to go with Kuldeep Yadav, because Don said Kuldeep Yadav, and Mitch Marsh.
Oh, good shout, man. The guy's in form, bro. Mitch Marsh is playing incredible, man. Why did we leave him, man, from Sunrisers? He's looking in great form. I I am live.
I
Oh
am
yeah,
alive as well.
baby. I am live. We are also live. Thank you so much for
Dream
joining
team,
us.
Dream team Super Giants. I think उन्होंने लखनऊ के फैन है.
ओए होए, क्या बात है. शुक्रिया बहुत बहुत जुड़ने के लिए. एंड आपके जो भी सवाल है या कमेंट्स आप भेजते रहिए. हमारे पास अभी है 5-10 मिनट एंड देन वी विल बाउंस. बट yeah, Fez, so you're expecting a Turner, so that's why you're going with Kuldeep.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Turner based on the local boys Zaban. Don अगर नहीं निकला Turner, then I would ideally go for Mitchell Stark. But yeah, if it's a Turner, then let's just go with Kuldeep Yadav. And yeah, I think Mitch Marsh is in fine form. He's batting amazing in every pitch that has been given to him till now. So आगे भी देखते हैं.
Yeah, I think from India's point of view, even if it is a Turner, Rohit Sharma is someone who can play on this kind of pitches. And they will like when India do well, it's normally that top order. So I think from him, Shubman or Virat Kohli, one needs to fire. I'm just going with one of them, but any of them should fire.
Yeah.
If they do fire, then India will have a good chance in this game. And the crazy thing is, if you look at both teams, first they bat very deep. So I'm surprised that it's been low scoring so far, but I'm expecting hopefully that even if it turns, that we see a 300 plus match, because batting depth बहुत है. अगर आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया को देखो, स्टोइनिस इन लोग कौन है भाई, 7-8 पे आ रहे हैं इन लोग के जो बैटर्स है. एंड इंडिया सिमिलर. तो लाइक होपफुली वी गेट टू सी some runs now. DC वालों, मार्श से उम्मीद मत रखो, इंजर्ड होगा. SRH के लिए 0 पॉइंट ओवर्स डाल के इंजर्ड हुआ. Yeah, भाई. I think दिल्ली के लिए भी इंजर्ड हुआ था नहीं लास्ट सीजन या द सीजन बिफोर. I know he played in between, but उन्हें भी इंजरी प्रोन है मिचेल मार्श.
इंजरी प्रोन तो है, बट ही हैज बीन हैविंग अ गुड डोमेस्टिक सीजन. तो एंड इतना क्रिकेट, इतनी लंबी पारी क्रिकेट कभी कोई साल में आई डोंट थिंक उन्हें खेला. डेक्कन चार्जर में भी था, इंजर्ड हो गया था. एक ही इनिंग्स याद आती मेरे को, उसको जो भड़ाभड़ मारा था, एक ही बार मारा था डेक्कन चार्जर्स के लिए. सो मेरे हिसाब से आई थिंक यू कैन उम्मीद लगाओ फॉर मार्च दिस ईयर, बिकॉज उन्हें जिस तरीके से उसका बैटिंग स्टाइल है अभी, ही लुक्स वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट गोइंग इनटू द आईपीएल. तो एक आध 2-3 मैच तो आई थिंक मिलेगा उसको, 5-6 तो मिलेंगे.
If you notice also in the T20 World Cup in Dubai, when Australia won, Mitchell Marsh was the one final में जो मारा था नहीं, उन्हें जबरदस्त खेला था. He's a very good player of spin also. And fast bowling, so you know what he does, and he will be key for Australia. Like they'll need to work on his fitness and make sure that he is fit for that World Cup, because he is injury prone, like Saibai mentioned, and he's also a vital cog in that team. And even though उन लोग के पास all rounders की बहुत supply है, लेकिन Mitchell Marsh is yeah, he's goes under the radar, bro. He's a very good player of spin and fast bowling. He can play the short ball. Actually, yeah, he is kind of underrated.
अब लाइक वही है ना कि भाई इसको चांसेस जब मिलते हैं ना ये कैपिटलाइज तो करता एंड ही इज कैपिटलाइजिंग ऑन व्हाटएवर ही इज गेटिंग राइट
Mm.
नाउ तो वही है यू मेंशन कि भाई रन्स कम पड़ रहे हैं ऑब्वियसली अगर अपन फर्स्ट पिच देख रहे वानखेड़े पे पीपल डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट इट टू बी व्हाट इट वाज मिच मार्च डिस्प्लेड अ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ पिच इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस सेइंग दैट अरे भाई बैटिंग कर ले सकते हैं इस पे
Mm.
बट उसके बाद से ऑस्ट्रेलिया भी बिखर गई थी इंडिया भी बिखर गई थी बट देन पीपल हु यू नो अंडरस्टूड द पिच थोड़ा स्लो आ रहा है थोड़ा वेट करके खेलना है थोड़ा यू नो जल्दबाजी नहीं करना है देन केएल राहुल मैन सेकंड में क्या हुआ इंडिया तो कोलैप्स हो गई पूरे को बिकॉज ऑफ दैट लिटिल बिट ऑफ एंड वी नो कि इंडिया इज यू नो स्ट्रगलिंग विद थोड़े बहुत अगर चैलेंजिंग कंडीशन रहे तो इंडिया बैगन में मिल जा रही तो इंडिया रियली नीड्स टू अंडरस्टैंड कल के कंडीशंस रीड द पिच वेल एंड डिसाइड देयर 11 रादर देन जस्ट गोइंग इन विद देयर ओन गट कि भाई चलो अपन कर ले सकते हैं जो भी है अगर सीम हुई कल तो फिर परेशानी हो जाएंगी लग रहा है
Yeah, I mean, don't forget Mitchell Stark. We didn't pick him, either of us, but he's going to be the most dangerous bowler right now, because वो psychological edge भी रहता नहीं फैस कि like he's really broken the top order a couple times now, and India will be very wary, so they might be tentative against him, and that's where he can come and make inroads.
Yeah, 100%. And I think you know मिचेल स्टार्क का वही है एवरीबॉडी के दिमाग में कि जो फर्स्ट ओवर रहता है उसका it is always very popular, right? Mitchell Marsh either gets a wicket or gets like a maiden or restricts runs in that first over to create his impact throughout the game. And 100% by 140, he starts out with a 137, 138 in swinging ball, then he you know raises it, increases it by the third delivery 143 पे चले आता उन्हें तो भाई he's just another level bowler right now. And in any condition like you mentioned, so I think even Chennai he might get a wicket or two, but we're just staying safe with our picks because it is considered to be a rank turner. तो इसलिए अपन ना सोच रहे कि भाई स्पिनर ऑप्शन लेंगे.
आपको सवाल है भाई.
ब्रो अर्थक्वेक फील किया तरुण भाई आप आए और मेरे दिल में अर्थक्वेक हो गया बट आई डोंट नो उसके अलावा अगर आपके एरिया में अर्थक्वेक है आई होप यू आर सेफ एंड यू नो मैं और क्या बोलूं आपके नाम में भी बेस है तो अर्थक्वेक में आपका बेस हिल गया होगा.
I have not. मैं तो नहीं feel किया sir, but hopefully you're safe. Yeah. Final thoughts first to conclude this. Yes, I know after tomorrow all eyes will be in the IPL, and make sure everybody likes and subscribes, because we will get you IPL content. But if we're just looking at tomorrow, can I get your prediction? India normally do well in bilateral deciders. You know, compared to ICC tournaments, they do well in final games of bilaterals. So, do you see an India win coming, or will Australia? Because the last time India did lose, I think bilateral in India was probably against Australia only 2019, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, in India, yeah.
So in India, yeah. So tomorrow, your prediction? Who's winning?
I mean, yeah, I just feel India is going to win tomorrow. India will come together as always. They'll just you know whip something up, bring it home. But Chennai mein zyada India Australia haven't played each other together a lot. I think they've only played what 2 ODIs together. वो भी पुराने ज़माने में खेले थे. तो चेन्नई के बहुत टाइम के बाद चेन्नई में मैच हो रहा है तो I think yeah that's there. But I feel India will whip something up and come.
Yeah. Is boring series kabhi nahi dekhi. I mean, hopefully we get to see a good end to the series. We get to see a close game, a cliffhanger, and yeah, let's see if hopefully goes down to the wire. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया फैज, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सबको for joining us. We really appreciate it. We will come back tomorrow after the game. We'll review that match, and stay tuned on Chasing the Target on YouTube as well, Twitter and Instagram. We'll have a lot of IPL content coming soon as well, hopefully. And yeah, really appreciate your time today, and hope you enjoyed the new setup, and we'll continue to try to get you the latest cricket content. First, thank you for your time as well, and I will catch you tomorrow after the game.
Yes, sir. Stay safe and yeah, hopefully Tarun bhai is all right.
Yep.
And yeah, just looking forward to the final match. Anshul bhai, बस एक और मैच है बोरिंग सीरीज का बखौल आपके बट ओवरऑल इट्स बीन अ डिसेंट सीरीज मतलब उतना भी बुरा नहीं था 3 रैंक टर्नर देखने को मिले फिर एक रोड देखने मिली एंड देन 2 बैक टू बैक ODI which were low scoring which we never seen so I think वो हिसाब से अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ 50 ओवर का भी आपको 20 ओवर का मजा आ गया है so yeah just one more and then the IPL starts the festival of lights.
Yep. With that, thank you guys, and we will catch you tomorrow. Take care.